because that's actually the object that they want to talk to there. So this allows somebody to have a common listener that's actually listening to multiple source beans, and he can then at runtime say which one told me that the property changed by asking. And this would actually tell him that proxy instance, which is the one that he really cares about. Make sense? Okay, so now we've got him created. Let's do some interesting things with him. I'll create a couple delegates. And a fire property change, yeah, that guy, and a remove property change. So all I did right there was create a couple little shell methods, and I'm actually going to make these private because I'm just going to use them internally, kind of like that. So we have add property change listener and remove property change listener and fire property change. So these are just little support methods for me, so that once I start doing the code down inside my invocation handler, I can just say, hey, I want, somebody asked to add a property change listener, let's call that one. Somebody asked to remove a property change listener, let's call that one. Something like that. Make sense? Okay. So there's a couple ways I can go about passing one of these calls from the invocation handler to these guys. The guy coming in, all we know about, actually the thing that we're creating here, where's my, in the interface is this class guy. We don't know anything about that right now. We could check to see, does he define add property change listener, remove property change listener, and fire property change? We could check that. Or we could say, if he wants to do property change support, he has to implement a certain interface. I kind of like that behavior, although that's not strict by the Java Bean book. The Java Bean spec just says you have to have methods that look like these. So we'll go Java Bean spec, but an easy way to do it, or a slightly easier way, would be to do something kind of like this. New interface.